Hey everyone, welcome back. Glad you made another video. I'm gonna do day 4 of the Bold Pursuit questions. But first off, I got some other content starting to put together some more of my crazy Jesus talk stuff. Kind of the reason why the channel was, created is there's a lot of times that some scripture is really hard to understand, and I want to take the time to ask these questions of you guys, how you understand it, how you take it, and get kind of a communal feedback of some of this stuff and a good idea of, what you think, and try to get a good understanding. Obviously, I'll try to share what I know or how I understand it, but not being a pastor or anything like that, I'm, I'm not stating that I have any authority with my opinion other than that's how I understand something. But anyways, back to the Bold Pursuit. And I don't know if you have followed along, if this is your first video. I'm trying to do these every day. Really interesting book. I've listened to Daniel Merritt. I think that's how you say it. I could be messing it up, Daniel. If you want to chime in on how to say it, that's fine too. But I've watched quite a few of his YouTube videos. He's got some really cool stuff. It's like DLM Men's Lifestyle and DLM Christian Lifestyle. So if you want to check those out, he's got some good stuff, some good content that I've enjoyed. But anyways, getting right to it, I'm reading out of my notes again here. So, what does resisting Satan, the devil, look like in my life? That's, I don't want to sound like a canned response. And when I first thought of it, that's kind of what I had, was a canned response. But asking God to help me see how and where Satan is corrupting my life and as well as my family's life. Because Satan doesn't just attack us. If he knows that we're safe, we're in the clear, that we're protected, that we have our relationship and he can't move us, then he is not, you know, below going and attacking our family, attacking our loved ones. And I think we see that a lot in life. And that's something that I think that we need to be aware of, that we need to, as we first become Christians, to realize that Satan is now upset. Um, he's a lion on the prowl. He is, just waiting for a weakness, looking for a weakness to attack. So I want to make sure that, you know, I'm asking God to let me see these things and to help me prepare for these things and to help me prepare my loved ones and people around me to try to make sure that Satan does not attack them. I pray regularly, and maybe should pray even more regularly, that God sends a legion of angels to protect each of my children, each of my family members, that to ask God, please put a hedge of protection around each one of my family members. Protect my inner circle, because that's important to me. I think it's important to all of us. And asking God to help me remove these things, these weaknesses where Satan may be, attacking, or, where I need to fortify my defenses. Ask God to help me, adjust these after they're identified, or remove them, or whatever the situation may be, once they're identified, to be able to move on. Actually, I just mixed a couple answers, so we'll just go to the second answer. Um, I think they just kind of go hand in hand too. What might God use Satan's attacks to strengthen and bring you closer to him? Well, I think that, when Satan attacks us, we have the opportunity to get mad, to get flustered, to get off track, to do things wrong, but we also have the opportunity to learn and kind of see and address the situation. Every time Jesus spoke to the Pharisees and the Sadducees and the religious leaders and he insulted them, they had the chance to take that as a self-reflection of what they're doing wrong and turn course, or to ignore it and get mad about it and want to just stop those attacks. And I think that when I am attacked by Satan, that I'd like God to show me my weaknesses, to help guide me to His will, to God's will, to equip me to lead others through similar struggles and attacks. And I think that's kind of key, that everything that we go through in life equips us to help people in similar situations. Excuse me. It also helps us identify those situations sometimes before they start happening. If you haven't noticed, I talk with my hands sometimes, so there's fingers popping up every once in a while. So being able to identify somebody else's struggles ahead of time, one, helps us with our family members, with our friends, but sometimes just random strangers that we can look at and be like, ooh, I know the place where you're headed. And I think that after we know that place, or we identify that, I think that's the Holy Spirit laying on us. You may want to go introduce yourself. You may want to go say hi. You may want to start talking to that person, because it's your time to, be a friend, be a consultant, be somebody just to be there for the person. So that's day 4. Let me know what you think. How would you answer some of those questions? What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm sure that they won't only just help me, that they'll help others who are watching this and stuff like that. And that would be just really awesome. If you got anything out of this, give it a like. If you didn't, leave a comment. Let me know why or how or what you would like to see a little differently on that. Obviously, if I was a little bit better versed or better speaking or something like that would be helpful as well. If I could run a video camera half the time, that'd be cool too. Anyways, check out the next video. You have a wonderful day.